The latest school district to be hit by striking teachers is Vancouver, where school was supposed to start today.
Yeah, now tens of thousands of students and parents are waiting to find out when they will get back to school. Elise Haas is out on the picket line with the very latest. Elise?
Well, Ken and Jenny, teachers have been outside Skyview High School since early this morning, and as you can see, they're all collectively wearing red, and they have signs saying, "Attract and keep great teachers. We stand united. Fair wages now." And they have been negotiating for months now, but it has all come to a head as the teachers union and the district could not come to an agreement on their contracts yesterday. Drivers honk in support of teacher striking throughout Vancouver.
We're out here today because we were unable to come to an agreement on compensation for teachers.
The teacher union president, Lynn Majorca, says they're picketing for fair wages after years of not having cost of living raises.
Part of the narrative of McCleary was teacher compensation would improve.
The superintendent says the McCleary lawsuit is making bargaining with teachers exceptionally difficult throughout the state. And what was supposed to be a bustling high school campus today is an empty building and lot at Skyview High School. But even with the first day of school canceled, some students still came to see their teachers.
They're shaping my future, and they're not being paid enough. I don't think that's right.
As a senior at Skyview, Hayden Heights says he hopes to get back to school soon.
It's a slight inconvenience to people, but it needs to happen. It just has to happen. Teachers have been underpaid for years and years.
And as tens of thousands of students wait for class to resume, nearly 1,700 teachers are in red and on the picket line throughout Vancouver public schools. The district says the opening of schools will be delayed until the strike comes to an end. And I reached out to Governor Jay Inslee early this morning to see if he would weigh in on this issue. His office released the following statement saying the governor's office has not intervened in local bargaining issues before, and I don't expect that to change this year. However, we know that everyone involved, the districts, educators, parents, and students, are interested in reaching an agreement as soon as possible. And the teams met back at the bargaining table at 9 this morning, and they are still in negotiations. And I will hear from the teacher union president as soon as new developments come through, and we will continue to keep you updated on school closures as well as a strike on air and online. For now, reporting live in Vancouver, Elise Haas, Point 6 News.
Yeah, you hear about teachers having to work 2 and 3 jobs to make ends meet, so hopefully they can come to a resolution on this soon. Thank you, Elise.
With many Clark County schools closed, a lot of parents are scrambling to get care for their kids with no end in sight to the strike.
Yeah, there's no telling how long they'll need to make those plans. Cor Harlan shows us what some parents are doing.
With teachers on strike in several Clark County school districts, parents spent what would have been this first day of school either making other arrangements for their kids or extending their summer kid care plans into the new school year. They're walking to school today, but Elizabeth Dickman and her kids' journey to Houck Elementary School in downtown Vancouver will lead them not to the classroom, but to a group of striking teachers across the street from the school building. What would have been day one of first grade for the girls, Eloise and Pearl, will instead be another day at home with Grandma. The girls' mother, Elizabeth, says many people will treat what would have been the first day of school like the last day of summer.
The parents that I've talked to are able to extend their summer plans for a period of time, and a lot of them, sort of thought this might happen, and so they've been working towards kind of creating some plans.
Pearl and Eloise will get a hug from a teacher, Miss Dodds, deliver some treats and encouraging words. Then they'll head home, where Elizabeth will go to work as she had planned to do, and her kids, like many others in the district, remain in the child care plan that they've been in the entire summer. In Vancouver, Cor Harlan, Point 6 News.